Firman. We've got your show Jiggery Pokery here in the Pleasance Dome. Is that right?
Exactly. Where we are right now, the Pleasance Dome, the show is on every night. I haven't got a day off this festival.
Wow.
Yeah, one of the few comics.
That's cool.
Yeah, well, I think, you know, it's only a month. I can do 25
Sleep
on the
in
trot.
September.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I had my first one last night, and it was good. You know, it's always quite nerve-wracking, the first one of the run. I spent the whole afternoon kind of pacing around, but the audience were very nice, and all the tricks worked, and they laughed in the right places. So yeah, it was good. Yeah. If they laugh at the end of the trick hasn't gone so well.
Yeah. What got you into magic? Obviously, loads of kids love magic, but
I got a magic set, which I think is a common thing. I think a lot of kids. Did you get a magic set?
I think I probably did, but just didn't inspire me as much as it obviously has.
No, I was perhaps a little lonelier than you as a child. Bit more time on my hands.
Only child? Or?
No, I've got a sister, and she had to endure endless magic shows.
Okay.
And pick another card, pick another card. Was that it? No, let me try again. Yeah. Actually, when I first went to university, I thought that it might be a good way to meet girls.
One for the ladies.
Turns out girls aren't so into card tricks as I thought at 18. So yeah, no, in fact I don't. I brought a pack of cards today, but ordinarily I would not have any tricks on me.
Yeah. Save it for the show.
Save it for the show, yes. Yeah. Let people buy a ticket. Pay for the privilege to see Pete in action, but no, you know, like a plumber going out with a wrench in his back pocket. Right. Do you know what I mean? It's
always ready.
Yeah, no, I'm not that kind of person really.
Well, can you show us one trick?
I could. Yeah. It's a card trick. I hope that doesn't put you off. Are you familiar with cards?
I am.
Give those a mix up. Perfect. No, give them a little shuffle.
Oh dear. Not familiar enough to be any good at shuffling cards, but
they're all different. Yeah, that's important. Otherwise, the trick's pretty crappy.
That'll do.
Yeah. Okay. Why don't you reach in there and take one? Anyone at all? It doesn't matter. Have a good look. Now, you might want to show the camera that's over your shoulder. Oh, look at this, it's like a proper two-camera shoot. We've got a Sharpie pen, but any pen will do. Write your name nice and big on the value side, which is the face side of the card that you just picked. Yeah, there's no expense spared with this show. How's that? Yep. So you might want to show it to them now you've written your name on so they get a good look at it. Okay, I'm going to thumb through the cards. Just say stop.
Stop.
Very good. Pop the card back. You are an expert. I've got a leotard upstairs. You can be in the show tonight. Yeah, exactly.
You not got one of those yet?
No, I'm working on the glamorous. Yeah, no, absolutely. So we'll mix up your card in the pack. Now, you've heard of something called sleight of hand, right? That's when the magician sort of manipulates the cards and tries to sort of, you know, do something sneaky or whatever. Okay. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actually use a little node technique. It's called sleight of mouth. Now, I'm not concealing anything in my mouth or anything like that. No. I get a good look up here. I'm going to put the entire deck inside, which is no mean feat. Okay, I think I've got a card. Something like it.
It's going to make interviewing harder.
Yeah, I've got there.
Oh my god.
There's a card folded up inside of my mouth. It's folded twice. You take it yourself. Go on, take it. I don't want to touch it. It's got my DNA and everything on that. So unfold it, have a look. Ten of spades, your card, your signature. I can produce a card from any orifice, ladies and gentlemen, so I'll be taking requests nightly at the Kingdom.
So people have had worse than having to grab it.
Yeah, you got off lightly. Yeah. Usually I have to give the person a pair of rubber gloves.
That might have been nice still.
Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff. I mean, my aim with the show is always to try and make the tricks as amazing as possible,
right.
and then along the way try to make it as funny as I can.
Yeah.
That's sort of my agenda, really.
So
and
do you think it's kind of a mix of stand-up and magic? And,
yeah. I mean,
2 for 1.
Yeah, exactly 2 for 1. If nothing else, the show is value. No, I'm on the comedy circuit, so I'm working comedy clubs every week of the year, pretty much. But you know, my first love is just to do gigs. I just love doing gigs.
And that's what you get here, the intimate gigs and the
absolutely.
great atmosphere.
yeah, that sort of instant reaction from an audience.
Yeah.
You can't beat it, really.
Yeah. And I mean, you've been to the festival a few years now. Haven't you?
5 years. This is my 5th year.
Wow.
And 5 on the trot
Yeah.
as well. I was just saying that I sort of can't really imagine in August not being here.
Yeah.
It would seem weird.
Do you feel as well with people like David Blaine and Derren Brown, is that magic's getting its cool back?
Is magic getting its cool back? Certainly not the way I do it, but no, absolutely. People like Derren and Blaine have sort of put it back on the map a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's ever gone away.
No.
It's just in retrospect, you know, the way that it was done, say, 20 years ago, we might think, oh, that seems a bit naff now, but at the time, that was, you know, innovative in the way that they are now. So yeah, magic, you know, it's one of the, I don't think people realise it's got like a really rich history, you know. I mean, I'm a bit of a geek, I'm really into the older guys and what they used to do.
Who are your role models? Who do you look up to?
Oh, well,
Magician world.
a lot of magicians that you would probably never have heard of, but some that you might have. I really like Penn and Teller.
Okay.
Who are an American double act. When I was 17, they had a show that was on Channel 4. It's called The Unpleasant World of Penn and Teller. And the first time I saw that, I just thought, wow, this is... I didn't think that a magic trick could be cool and funny and like a bit edgy. So they really opened my eyes in that respect.
Does your magic ever get dangerous?
In one of my shows, I did a trick where you know that like all your sinuses are connected in your face, so like the nose and the eyes and the mouth and all that.
Yeah.
So I swallowed a maggot. Yeah.
Okay.
Try and keep it down. Try and keep the neeps and the tatties down. Swallowed a maggot, pulled it, like snorted it up, and it came out of my eyeball. Now that not only was disgusting, but it hurt a little bit as well.
Okay. I'm glad that wasn't the trick we got today.
You got off lightly. Yeah.
This is all right, actually.
Yeah. Thank you. Are you going to keep this?
You know what? I'll let you hang on to it.
No. Well, we'll leave it there. Maybe someone will pick it up. I'll staple a flyer to it.
I'll hang it on my wall.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Deal.
Wash it, maybe.
Yeah, all right.
But thanks for coming along, Pete, and best of luck with your show.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Thanks for having me. It's at the Kingdom. It's 8:30, and it's called Jiggery Pokery. And the Kingdom is at the Pleasance Dome, which is up here at Bristow Square.
Brilliant.